Hey, what's going on guys? It's your boy Mr. Opulent here, and in this video I want to address a very important question, especially for somebody who's starting out to look into building a business online. Is what should you do? Should you do CPA marketing or should you do Shopify, okay, or e-commerce, selling like physical products, okay? Now, it's a very big thing right now, Shopify and CPA. I mean, you've seen Shopify blow up in the past couple of years, and you've seen a lot of people make a ridiculous amount of money, right, with Shopify. And with CPA has been around for a very long period of time. I mean, you've seen a lot of people blow up as well, okay, when it comes to CPA. But what should you do if you're a newbie or if you're somebody that has money? What should you do? Now, here's my take on things. Both of them are fantastic. Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking one or the other. Make sure you keep that in mind. I'm not knocking one or the other. But what I would say is this: Shopify is a fantastic thing to get into, but it is just a basic term for what you essentially do, which is you sell physical products, okay? Shopify, there's no such thing as called Shopify marketing. A lot of people, they want to coin this thing like Shopify, but there's no such thing. You're just selling physical products, and the platform that you're using is called Shopify, okay? It's like searching. You don't, like, yes, you Google stuff, but Googling is searching for something online, okay, and having loads of indexes and all that kind of good stuff. But when it comes to Shopify, okay, let's just branch it out because I know it's the hot topic. Shopify, you make sales, and if you don't make sales, you don't make any money. Okay, it's very simple. Yes, you can have a lot of products that might be able to kill it for you, whether it be on Alibaba or AliExpress, they're sourcing the products, or just those different places. But the fact of the matter is, with Shopify, if you do not make sales, you don't make money. Now, I might be a bit biased, but to be perfectly honest with you, the reason why I actually prefer CPA marketing to Shopify is for the fact that I don't have to necessarily make a sale to make money. Let me just repeat that one more time. With CPA, I do not have to make a sale to make money. With CPA, I can get paid for a call that can generate a business. I can get paid for a lead that can generate for a business. I can get paid for a download that can generate for a business. Do you understand? So with CPA, there's so many more modalities of ways that I can get paid as opposed to just making sales. And the great thing as well with CPA as well is that if you're not technical, CPA can be very easy to start producing a lot of cash flow very quickly, for the fact that you don't have to deal with stuff like dealing with suppliers, you don't have to deal with negotiating deals, you don't have to deal with getting websites up. With CPA, it's very simple. You can get started literally like within a couple of hours once you got the basic tools in place, right? You can literally take somebody else's funnel and start making money on the same day with CPA, okay? It's not likely they're gonna be able to make money in the same day because you still have to make sure you optimize and all that kind of stuff like that, but you can, okay? And I've done it as well. But with Shopify, you have to make your store, you have to contact suppliers, you have to make sure they've got ways to fulfill it, you have to deal with chargebacks, you have to deal with merchant accounts as well. These are a lot of things that people don't really explain to you guys until you get to the point where you get a lot of chargebacks, you get a lot of refunds, and then your merchant account is closed and then your money is being frozen for 180 days or 60 days. And you're now thinking that, oh my gosh, I have all these orders to fulfill, all these angry customers, and you're getting blacklisted from certain merchant accounts. You can't even, like, people don't speak about that until it happens. And I'm warning you guys right now because I've done both, okay? I've done both. And with CPA, I didn't have to deal with any of that. CPA was very hands-free. Yes, there's networks that don't pay you, okay? Sometimes, like if they shut down. But oftentimes, if you go with reputable networks, they'll pay you on time. All the money that's paid is sent through bank wires, so people can't even do a chargeback. So once the CPA network pays you, it's in your account. You can look at that money and you can appreciate that money. When it comes to Shopify, they pay you through a merchant account. And that isn't necessarily your money until it hits your bank account, which could be even 72 hours or even longer sometimes, okay, depending on what merchant account you're using. And sometimes if you get too many chargebacks, then what can happen is that they will actually freeze your money and they won't actually pay you it out. And they sometimes, if anybody asks for a refund, the refunded money doesn't come from the actual merchant account, what's being held. It comes from your bank account, okay? So you can actually be losing money, okay? And you have to deal with the fact that, yes, people can show you high ROIs with Shopify, same with CPA as well, but you have to factor in that they're not showing you their product costs as well, okay? So you can spend $100, maybe about $200 with Shopify. You're thinking, oh my days, that's great. But you're not factoring in the fact that there's actually product costs as well. So if the product costs another $70, then you're only making $30 of profit, right? But with CPA, when you spend $100 and you make back $200, you're keeping everything in the middle, okay? There's no product cost, okay? The advertiser deals with the product costs. So personally, my preference is CPA. I recommend people to get into CPA. Once you can start to make money with CPA, use that cash flow for Shopify, okay, and start maybe becoming the advertiser. And don't get me wrong as well. When I say Shopify, you can be an advertiser for a CPA network and use Shopify, okay? I mean, you can literally have products that you source on Alibaba or AliExpress, and you can have products like, for example, flashlights. I mean, I've done this myself as well, but I've had a Shopify store that was around the ideology of pretty much promoting flashlights, because I saw that it was very, very hot when it came to CPA. And I started to see that, you know what I can do is I can actually buy a flashlight for $6 on Alibaba, and I can sell that same flashlight for like $56, and I can pretty much drop ship that flashlight to people, but I can use the same methodologies from CPA to do that. And because I already had the CPA information and how to make money with CPA, I cut out the network, I had higher margins, and I was able to crush it for a period of time, because I was like, you know what, let me combine both of these knowledge, both of my kind of information, and combine all my knowledge into one. And I was able to literally start making sales from day one, okay? Literally from day one, I was making sales with that flashlight product, okay? So guys, you can definitely go out there and crush it, right? I'm not saying you guys should necessarily drop what you're doing if you're already like a Shopify marketer, or if you've already built a Shopify store. Focus on what you're good at, okay? If it's e-commerce and physical products, do it. Personally, I like dealing with no products or no inventory. And I like dealing with models where I don't have to deal with merchant accounts, because it can be a headache, especially if it does get shut down, and a lot of people speak about it. But I personally prefer CPA marketing, and I've done over 7 figures with CPA successfully for myself, and I've helped other people that generate 6 figures in like the first 90 days of working with us, okay? So guys, if you like this information, I want you to do 2 things. I've got a free web class that I'm going to be hosting, where if you do want to learn more about CPA marketing, if you do want to learn about how I've been able to build a 7-figure per year CPA business, I'm going to be showing you guys step by step how I've been able to do so, and how I've been able to build an outsourceable business, okay, in this free web class. And again, there's nothing to pay for. So there should be a link somewhere around this video for you to register for this free web class. And the second thing as well is I want you to connect to me on social media. I'm going to leave some links to my social media profiles as well, somewhere around this video. Connect to me on social media, let me know where you're at in your business, and I look forward to engaging with you guys, okay? So it's your boy, Mr. Opulent. I look forward to seeing you there, and I'm going to see you guys on top.